Oh, hey YouTube. So, doing this video, probably because I'm watching too many news feeds, so you probably say, Steve, get off them news feeds. But, okay, this whole Israel-Palestine thing. Okay, so Israel gets attacked once for... Oh, and obviously the things are bad, like, the stories that were coming out, they're bad, no one's questioning that. And, obviously there needed to be, reprisals. But, this is where my but comes into it, is really bombing a open air prison where people are trapped and have nowhere to go. Is that, is that really appropriate to be bombing them for 5 days straight? And, the only things you're doing is you're giving them a phone call to say, oh, maybe you should leave. Like, we're going to blow you up. So, leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is killing a bunch of innocent people going to make Hezbollah pay? Or not Hezbollah, was it? Oh, Hamas, whatever. Whatever they're called, I don't care. But, how is that going to make them pay? Because all you're doing is creating more people who resent Israel. That's all you're doing. Like, now more people hate Israel because you just blew up their family. So why would they ever support you or want to help you or do anything for you? Like, and help you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not rocket science, right? Like, you don't, like, it's obvious. If it happened to any of us, we'd be pissed and we'd want revenge or we'd want something to happen or, because the UN is so gutless and, sucking at America's teat, they won't ever stand up for the Palestinian people. Never. They're too afraid of Israel. They're too afraid to actually do their job, and say, hey, let's call a spade a spade. You're killing thousands of innocent people because you got attacked once. That is not a proportionate response, okay? It's not a proportionate response. I mean, look, if you are wanting to kill all the Palestinians in there, just go out and say it, all right? Say you learned from the Nazis, okay? You learned from the Nazis. You want to continue the Third Reich in Jewish name, and you want to genocide the Palestinian people. Completely off the map. Forever and ever. Gone. That's it. Because how dare they originate from that land that you're at. I won't say occupying because you both live there now. You've lived there for a long time now. So it's your home. But you don't blow up your neighbour, all right? You just, come on. You just got to learn to get along, all right? Killing each other will not solve anything. An eye for an eye, as you know, leaves the whole world blind. Blood for blood. You know what they say? If you're going to dig a grave for revenge, you should dig two, one for yourself and one for the person you're avenging. Like, it's the same. Like, there's no winners there. Like, no one wins if you guys can't put down your weapons. If you can't put down your weapons, there's no point even having these discussions. Just kill each other and be done with it, right? Stop pussyfooting around. Just unload everything you've got at each other. Just end it. Like, stop dragging it out. Just, make it a complete war crime, because it already is. It's already a war crime. Let's be honest. What Israel's doing is a war crime. There should be sanctions against Israel for what they're doing. It's disgusting and it's inappropriate. It's disproportionate to what has happened. All right, and there's better ways to solve problems than sticking a gun to someone's head and shooting them. Right, so yeah, and you know what? People talking about this being the start of World War III. I would have actually thought the whole Russia thing was the start of World War III. To be honest, I would have thought dragging all of Europe into a war was probably the start of World War III. But maybe this Israel thing will kick off a war with Iran, and then China will see the benefit of America being drawn into a war with Israel and Iran, and be like, well, your attentions are over there, so we're going to take over Taiwan now. And the roll-on effect happens, and everyone else has to get involved to sort this shit out. All right? Because, yeah, that's what will happen. Is that really what everyone wants? Okay? Is that what everyone wants? Because, I mean, let's just... Well, why just say what you want, all right? Stop doing these little bombings and then you kill a few people here and there and be like, oh yeah, we didn't mean to kill those 100 people. Kill more, kill more. Like that's what you're like, yeah. You know, and I mean, there was talk of like people saying that Israel should nuke Gaza. Is that how you honestly feel? That you want to nuke 3 million people off the map? That's the size of a medium-sized city of people who have done nothing, who can't eat. Look, the one thing that really annoys me with Israel is they're not giving the civilians a chance to leave. They're not saying, oh, by the way, we're going to let you leave. You can leave now. They're not doing that. No. They just cut their fuel off and their food and their water and everything else. And then they wonder why the Palestinian people are happy when there's like some sort of reprisals against Israel for that. Like, it's goddamn people. Like, are you really that dense in the head? Can you not see how stupid that whole argument is? A tit for a tat. He did this, so I'm going to, yeah, you know, like, come on. All right? Anyway, so, yeah, look, the way I see it is if you really don't mean to kill civilians, let them leave. Don't lock them out. You said that, I've seen in videos that you're saying to some of the people, oh, why don't you evacuate to Egypt? Well, give them a way to leave and go to Egypt then. I'm sure Egypt wouldn't have a problem putting up some refugee camps and saying, look, we'll house you and figure this shit out, right? You know, I don't think they're that heartless like you guys. Like, they're not out to just wipe out an entire group of people for nothing. Like, so, yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to look at what you're doing, Israel. I mean, it's too much, right? It's too much. And look, I know the whole thing is like nobody's right, and it's just a whole mess. And that's why I didn't really want to do this video, because people will say, oh, what are you, pro-Palestine? No, I'm not pro anyone there. Okay, they're both bad to each other. They both do terrible things to each other. Nobody's questioning that. But they can't live together. That's for certain. All right, and they're not giving each other options to sort this out. Like, personally, I don't see any hope for the people in Gaza. They don't have jobs to go to. They don't have opportunities. Their schools and hospitals keep getting bombed. You know what? They have to turn to evil to protect themselves. Like, because Hamas was the only one that actually offered them any protection. And yeah, so I never really wanted to do this video particularly, but there it is. And I think Israel's not really given Palestinian any options. They have all the power, all the stick, and all the control. They've basically boxed an entire race of people into a concentration camp and, you know, have tried to slowly kill them off. Like I said, you know, they really wanted to embrace the Third Reich there. So, yeah, so look, all I can say is I'm sure this video will get shadow banned for anti-Semitism, because how dare anyone speak out against Israel? Look, it vexes me that Israeli people got hurt in this whole thing, of course. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but you know, bombing the shit out of defenseless people doesn't make you brave or strong. It just makes you a coward. And you really want the whole world to think of you, Israel, as a coward. Because that's how I see you. And I know that's how a lot of other people see you. But only cowards bomb defenseless people. It's like bombing a village in Africa. What for? What do you hope to accomplish by doing that? Well, you know, really. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm going to end it there. This video's gone on for too long. I've said too much. And I'm sure I'm going to cop a lot of hate and whatnot. But you know what? Tough, okay? Because the world, you know what? People need to hear shit like this. You need to be told the truth sometimes. It's really annoying that stuff gets swept under the rug so much in this society. The truth has to come out at some point. Peace.